Good evening, precious one. Uh, my dear leader, I bring you greetings from the camp of Stand Inclusive Consult. It's been awesome since we started our podcast last year. It's been awesome. So, if this is your first time listening to us, this is Stand Inclusive Consult, a leadership and a legal and management consultancy that has been around for just some few 3 years, and we are aim of our aim is to just educate people, just bring you the knowledge and the training of you being a good leader. So we started a podcast last year, and every month we speak on a theme. So the name of the podcast is Leadership Pie. The way a pie is rich, so we have a meat pie, a fish pie. This is a leadership pie. So this is a pie that you are going to get a piece of a leadership wisdom and experience. And that I want you to stay with me for the next 30 to 40 minutes. And that I know that your life is going to change and that greatness in you is going to come out. So a quick one on last month, sorry. Last month, that was Leadership Pie. We spoke on team building. You know, as a firm, our year 2025 is a year of what team building. We are building the team, and we said that one of the important things that we said is that the team is the foundation of whatever you are building, the company, the organization, the school that you are building, the church, whatever you are building. One of the foundations is the team members, the team that you are starting with, because nobody climbs a mountain alone, and nobody succeeds on an island, so most of the rich countries are not island. It's shocking that the island countries, we don't hear of them. And even me myself, I don't know a country that is an island. And so it's difficult to be an island and be recognized. You need to be connected. So we spoke about team, the importance of team building, which you can get on my podcast, LD George Kobina Ofori on YouTube. So this month, a month of February, we want to speak on the law of significance. That is also an integral part of what? Of team building. And so in February, Leadership Pie, we are speaking on what? The law of what? Significance. When we talk about significance, what it means is that important, something that is vital. Something is significant, it means that it's of value, it's of relevance. So when we're talking about the place of significance or the law of significance, what we are saying is that 1 is to a small number to achieve greatness. 1 is too small a number to achieve greatness. What we are saying here is that one person is too small. One person, your experience, your quality, your expertise, your knowledge or your resource that you can bring on board is too small. That one alone is too small to achieve any greatness that your company wants to achieve. And so that is the core of why we need to, the reason why we need to build what? A team. You may be good, as you know yourself. You are good. You are excellent. You are made in the image of God. You have all the expertise, okay. But you are not that good. You may have a shortcut. You have some weaknesses. So the reason why we talk about significance is that everybody in the team is important. That is what we mean. Everybody in your team, everybody in your core, or in the team of building the company or the church or the family, yes, the family, or whatever you are trying to build, everybody on board is important. Never think there's someone who is not important. If it's a company, the way the general manager is important is the same way the security man is also important. The one at the car park is important, because when he is not really giving that attention of significance or value, he may not work in the way he is supposed to work, and it's going to affect the company. So everybody is important. Everybody is important. One person's effort, your effort alone, as leaders, I want you to understand this significance, to know that you are not the only important person. Your followers are also important. They have some value, they have some significance that you need to give them the chance. A question has been asked before that, have you seen someone who has climbed a mountain alone? No. Anytime someone has achieved in climbing the tallest mountain or the highest mountain, whatever, you see one person climbing, but the truth of the matter is that he is not the only person climbing. When he was climbing with a team. So that comes to the fact that you cannot succeed alone. You cannot succeed alone. There is a proverb that is being said among the Chinese that behind an able man, they are always other able men. So behind a successful man, there are always other successful men. It's about teamwork. As I'm speaking to you, I have recorded myself. I have delivered this message in just 30 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour. A team of technical men need to convert this into the video and into editing, and then they will upload it on YouTube. So it's about a team that is coming together to come and work. So after recording, if there is no proper editing, you might not get the the right content that you want to hear. So the one even reading comments, the one even making sure that everything is in line is the best person. We are all important as a team. So before you can see a great man somewhere, there's a great team behind him, which each and everybody's work is equally important. If not, we will lose focus of those in the team who are doing the little work that is not seen. So there are some jobs or some works or effort or tasks of team members which are not seen, so we don't recognize them. Everybody is important, so you give everybody their place of work. Okay, you cannot succeed alone. I want you to understand. Value the people. We will look at what it means to treat people with, so that the significance of them will be appreciated. Value them. Okay, we will come to that. But first of all, I want us to look at why you need to build a team and why everybody is important. Because you need the people. If they are important, you bring them together. If they are not important, that's when you take a decision alone. The team always involves more people. So when there are more people, there are more resources, there are more ideas, there are more energy than you, the individual leader. You, the leader alone, cannot do everything. Your resource, your ideas, and your energy is too small. But when there are other people on board, which you recognize their efforts, you just know that you need them. This is what I mean. When we are in a room of, let's say, 15 people, and everybody has just one idea each, and we come together and we share our ideas, which means that you came to the meeting with just one idea, but you are leaving the meeting room with additional 14 ideas. So you are leaving the room with 15 ideas. That is the power of teamwork. So when there are more people, there are more resources, there are more ideas, there are more energy than you, just the individual leader that you want to do all. You will not succeed. When there are more people on the team, or there are people in the team that you bring them together because you think they are significant, another thing that's going to happen is that there is how do I put it? There is the strength of you, the leader, or the strength of the company is seen, but the weakness is not seen. Whether you like it or not, you have a weakness and you have a strength. Whether you like it or not, your company has a weakness and has a strength. But because we have come together and we are all bringing in our best, what will be seen is the best. But you, the leader, one person who doesn't want to bring other people on board because you feel they are not significant, what is that? You're going to expose your weakness so quick as an individual. You expose your weakness so quick. But the team, there is so much of they all have weaknesses, but because we have come together to bring in our best, what we see is just the strength of each other, to the extent that weaknesses are not even seen. Another thing is that because we are many on a team and everybody is significant, and we have given everybody the chance to decide to just have a say in whatever we are doing, what happens is that we have a different perception about everything. Our thinking is not narrowed into one level, but we see things from different angles. The way someone from the background, with a different background, will see this issue is different from the way I'm going to see this issue. So we come together, there are different ideas, different decisions. Our perception about an issue that we want to resolve becomes different. So we have alternative solutions. Now you just one person that you are thinking about how the company will grow. because your mindset is too small. You see, accept the fact that your mindset is too small. We went for a meeting, leadership meeting, leaders retreats as a company, and I wanted us to have meetings every month. And one of the team members said that, hey, when we are going to have it every month, though it is good, but we will not get time to prepare for the meetings. So why not in a semester have 2 meetings? So we've had this meeting. Let's take our time, and from January, February to March, we can prepare and have one big leadership meeting that we can affect many. We can affect many lives, or we can do a greater work than every month. Though it is good, we will have every month, and we can really have the meeting every month. But for the sake of resource, for the sake of time, for the sake of planning, let's have it once. And this was the best thing that, like, everybody, we all accepted it without thinking twice. But my mind was not there. So this is the power of teamwork. If you are not going to allow people to speak, you are not going to allow people to share their opinion, their views, my dear, you just take, you make all the decisions, and you see, you've made it to your limit of your wisdom, and there's nothing left again. Okay, so give them the chance. I beg you. Everybody on your team is important. Don't have some few 3 people that you think they are wise, maybe because of their background, education, or family. So you think they can raise in. Everybody on the team is what? Important. Another thing about the significance of team on everybody being important is that, let me say this and give you a practical example. We share issues together. We share the victory. We share the blame. We share everything. If we are 10 on the team, and in percentage wise, the issue we want to resolve, or the problem that has come to us, is 30%, which means that everybody is going to have 3% of the share. But if you are the only person on the team, you are going to carry all the 30%, which is a burden. And so when there is a team, we share the credit for victories, but the blame for loss also we share. But if you are the only person, like let's say a sole proprietorship, you are the only man in the business. Okay, sole proprietorship type of business, you are the only one. You enjoy your profit alone. You enjoy the loss also alone. When there is a huge amount of blames, amount of mistakes, you enjoy it alone, and it's a headache. It can collapse your business. But if the business is also a partnership, the partnership, maybe there can be 7 people in a business as partners. When there is an issue, we share the burden, and the burden, after sharing the burden becomes lesser. So that is the power of what? Team. And when it comes to the place of significance, you should know that your ability is limited. Yes, your wisdom is limited. You are human, you are limited. So get people on board. They are all important. You are all important. Another thing is, let's talk about accountability. Because the team, you believe that everybody is significant, and you are form a team to run the business, to run the company, you are accountable to them. As a leader, you become accountable to them because you took the decision with them. So you will do everything to achieve or to go by the decision, the plan. But if you are just alone and you don't value them, you don't see them to be significant, and you are doing the things alone, you are accountable to yourself. You can decide to do crooked ways. You can decide to just have your way around. You are not connected to anyone. You're not accountable. You can just do anything. Nobody advises you. But when it's a team, it helps with checks and balances. It helps. You are checking on me. I'm also checking on you. I'm making sure that the tasks that we give to you are doing, that you account to the team. If you don't account to anybody, you are going to fail, because accountability is there for judgment. So we can judge you or critique. That is a constructive one, not a destructive. Constructive. Like we try to put you on a discipline mode so that you can do the right thing. But if you are just alone and you believe that there's nobody significant in your team, in your workplace, to form the team, to brainstorm with them, to share ideas with them, you don't mind. You can just set a goal and skip the goal. You don't care what like, yes, that is how you see yourself. But that is not the best. That is not the best. If you and I are going to make it with our leadership growth, we are going to make it with our leadership personality, then what we are saying is that we need to, we need, we need to, we need to really count everybody in. They are significant people. I don't want you to underestimate anybody at your workplace. There should be some meetings where it's everybody in the company is seated for that meeting. Most of the times we have meetings for general managers, directors, and when there is end of year party, everybody comes together, come and drink and go. But my dear, if you can employ this, okay, in your company, there are some meetings. Bring everybody on board. Let's all of us reason. There is something that the security man knows that he can say. It will change the destiny of the company. Don't overlook them. Don't overlook them. Before I will talk about how you can apply the law of significance, I want to look at why people most at times decide not to trust people or have them in a team or treat them significant. Don't really believe in the practice or the law of significance. I want to share with you maybe 2 or 3. Why do people really want to stand alone? Why do they want to do it alone? One man show. Sometimes it's fear. That is what we call what? Security. The issue of insecurity. They don't trust people, because when I get you on board, when I'm sharing, we are brainstorming, I'm sharing everything that has to do with the company with you. You know the in and out of the company. We started with you. We're raising together. The idea sometimes, or the fear, is that the person might be better than me and maybe even take over the company, or maybe because it's a team now, I can't do what I want to do. Don't have that entitlement that the company is mine. Yes, you are the head, you are the leader, the vision is yours. But hey, you will die and go. Someone has to continue. So have the team and let them understand the vision and run with them. Don't have fear of insecurity. Don't be insecure. Insecurity will kill you, because it will let you kill other people's vision, kill other people's talents, and kill yourself. You fail to promote teamwork or bring people on board because you are threatened by them. You feel they are important than you. Yes, you feel that they might be more excellent. And sometimes you go for a meeting and people are excellent than you. Applaud them, appreciate them. Let them know that, yes, I like the way you talk. You are smart. When it comes to organization, this one is good for organization. Mr. Kofi is good for organization. Anita is good for when it comes to reporting on staffs, giving us feedback. When it comes to employment, customer relation, David is the best. We need all of them to come together. If you want to do everything, you are going to die soon. Employees burn out. You are going to burn out. You are going to burn out strongly. Why? Because you are not. You are doing it alone. You are not giving other people the chance. When you give them the chance, one of the things that happens is that when you give people a chance to voice in or to take part in decision, one of the things is that they feel belonging to the company, so they work more. Now, when you just want to do it alone, so they feel like, okay, it's yours, so do it alone, and they'll just be there, work, but their heart is not there. Don't have this kind of, I want to maintain control. No. Or someone will replace me. No, that is not the best. That is the reason why sometimes people don't want to really employ or implement the law of significance. Everybody has to come together. And sometimes it's just an ego, or that your personal kind of trait or character. You are used to using the word me instead of we. Okay, so when it's teamwork, it's about we decided, we had a meeting, we need to go here. Don't say I have to go. You are the one with the vision, yes, but please understand that it's not about I'm the owner, I am the CEO, I'm the boss. No, the vision is bigger than you. The vision is bigger than you. Understand that. Put your personal ego, or put your personal kind of goal or motives aside. There is a bigger picture. We want to affect generations to come. It's not just about you. So you need people to help you so that the vision will materialize. Only you alone, you cannot do it. That is the truth. That is the truth. Some people aren't very outgoing and simply don't think that in terms of team building and participation. Okay, how do we call it? Introvert. I am so, like, I am introvert. Okay, a lady friend of mine asked me a simple question: an introvert who is a public speaker, how possible? And I said, I don't know. We just laugh on the phone. Understand one thing, that there are times that you don't bring your this is me. No, it is not about you. It is about we and about the next generation. So you have to put certain pride aside, or this is what I want. If you're not outgoing and you are a shy person, you have to. We are talking about principles, not feelings. We are talking about principles that will make us, not feelings, not I feel like, I don't feel like. Talking about principles, leadership principles. This is the law of significance. You need to implement it. You need to employ it, work on it, apply it in your teamwork, and let it work. My dear, the future or the life that we are looking for is not about I feel like, I don't feel like. No, it's about this is what must be done, and this is how it needs to be done. Very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. If you are going to achieve, then we need to what? Put insecurity aside, put our personal motive and goals aside, put this is my temperament. No. We need to accept other people's view. Don't think that you know it all. No, never. If not, we can never succeed when it comes to what? Team building. Because this law is the best law, is the number one law when it comes to team building, that you need to know and treat everybody what? As important, as significant in the company, in among your team, or whatever you are building. This is very, very important. It is very, very important. I want to end the session, but before that, I want us to look at how practically, how you can implement this. How you can implement this. Okay, first of all, what I would say, not in any order, first of all, what I would say is that when it comes to a law of significance, you want to implement it. Don't be biased on background. Because so and so, or Mr. Kofi, or Mr. George has a law background, I need him on a team. He's the one I'm raising with. No. You can get a simple person whose background has been farming, or a simple person whose background has been just a housewife, and is on the team. The knowledge that she can give from what it means to raise a child, that lawyer who cannot get it anywhere. So everybody, don't be biased. Don't be biased. Don't be biased. Please, don't say that because this one is connected to this family, I need them on my team. Everybody that is available. You can't force people on a team. So you need the willingness and ability. Okay, so the first thing that you look for is willingness. The person must be willing to be part of the team. When it comes to able, the person will grow by being able. Even when it comes to willingness, even the vision can let the person be willing. So you need willingness and ability. The person must be willing and able to join the team. Fine. But you shouldn't handpick, or you shouldn't. There are times when you are forming a committee. When you are forming a committee, I'm saying a lot of things at the same time because of time. When you are forming a committee, you form a committee with an expertise. But I'm talking about a team. A committee, you form it with an expert, maybe a committee for a project, so you need people with this background. That is fine. But I'm talking about in a company where everybody there is part of the team. Everybody there is working towards the goal and the vision of the company. Everybody is significant. So there are some meetings you call everybody. I want you to get a difference so that you don't think that when you are going to embark on when you are going to embark on maybe any project, and with the project needs people with this kind of knowledge, then you go in for anybody or the security man should join them. No. No. Okay. What I mean is that for the company to succeed, treat everybody, irrespective of their background, treat them as men of what? Significant, men of value. Men of value. Number two, I might end with just number two. There are lots, but I can't pour everything out here. And number two, add value to each member's life. They are significant people, they are important people, they are relevant people, they are people of value. But until you have recognized their value and treated them with value, they can never add value to your company or add value to or how valuable you want them to be. If you don't treat them valuable, they can never be valuable to you. The perfume you see at the stores, it contains a nice smells. Like when you pour it on yourself, you realize that you are smelling good, the perfume. But until you have applied a pressure on the head, you have to do something. You get like it comes. That bottom that you have to press for you to get is just applying a little bit effort. The effort I want you to put in your people, in your members, in your team is that value them. Add value to their life. The more value you add to their life, the more you value them. That is when, how come you see that they are also valuable? That's how come you always also see that they are valuable. If you don't add value to their life, how do you know they are valuable? There are thousand things that they want to do to help the company. But if you don't recognize it, do you praise them? Do you actually have that relationship with them? Are you only concerned about them when it comes to work, or you're concerned about their private life? So these are the things you want to do practically. As a leadership coach and an expert with a legal background and management background, I grow companies. I grow individual level business and corporate companies. I have my master's in corporate governance. So if you are struggling with leadership, you can consult us, and we'll put you on a scale or put you on a timeline and train you so you grow, so that you get some of the things you say it or we read in books, but practically is how you have to implement that is different. And that is what we do. Okay, so thank you for being with me for just the next 30 minutes, for just some 30 minutes. And this is Leadership Pie, and it has been awesome. We just spoke on the law of what? Significance. And we said that when it comes to significance, everybody in the team is important, is relevant. And so you have to give them the chance. You have to give them the chance, because the team has a greater resource to give. The team will increase your strength. The team the whole team is, because it involves a lot of people, they see things different, so they can bring in more ideas. The team will simply do more than what an individual leader you do. So embrace the team, put away insecurity, fear, ego. This is my personal trait. I don't feel like bringing people on board. I am one person that I don't like crowd. But because it's a leadership principle, I need to bring people around so that we can think. I'm not a group study person. In the university, I never studied in a group. But I go for group meetings. I now teach people. I am a clever student. I'm excellent by the grace of God. I teach people and everything. But I never enjoyed group studies. But when there's a need for group studies, I go and sit in. So when it comes to the principle, you need to apply them. Okay. And so, thank you so much. Thank you so much for our month of February. We spoke on leadership pie. We spoke on the law of significance, and we said it's a vital thing to embrace when you want to build what? A team. So our numbers are there, and social media handles. Comment or WhatsApp me. Where to find me? You can get if you want to find me. Let us grow your company with you. Let us grow. your leadership ability with you. Let us anything that you need. Our services are leadership services, legal services, management services. Anything that has to do with legal, we are there. Management, we are there. Leadership, we are there. Okay. God bless you so much. So this is LD George Kobina Ofori from Stand Inclusive Consult on Leadership Pi. We say that the law of significance is that 1 is too a small number. 1, just 1 is too small a number to achieve greatness. So you need to what? Embrace what? Teamwork. Everybody on the team is significant. So give them the chance. Okay. Thank you so much. And see you next month. But do well and be listening to our daily podcast, 360 Seconds with LD George Kobina Ofori, and your life will never be the same. God bless you. Have a nice day and a nice week and a fruitful weekend. See you.